Okay, hey guys, everybody, welcome. We're gonna do a surprise stream.
Oh, you're
Well,
live? Okay. Hi.
yeah, I'm already live.
My goodness. Yes.
I wasn't planned on doing this, right? So, but who cares? I'm just doing this because I was, bored. That's probably
What a way to
yeah.
start.
Yeah, well, it's my day off, and it's way too hot outside for now. And I was making a review on my channel, and I thought to myself, hey, let's look at Indiegogo, and there's some cool campaigns that we can talk about, right? So that's what I'm doing. Instead of doing a review, yeah, let's promote some books right now. It's
What
been a long
what
time
book
that
were
I'm
you
doing
gonna
this.
review?
What, I'm sorry.
What book were you going to review? If I may ask.
Give me a second. It's gonna be an oldie, but no, want to do Ghost Rider
All right.
with against Wolverine, and this is with Andy Kubert. And yeah, man, I love Ghost Rider from the '90s, and with Andy Kubert. And I thought, this is a cool one. This is more like one single story without going further. So I thought to myself, why not?
It's like a one shot.
Yeah,
Would you?
yeah. It's more like a one shot, but it's also story elements that goes with Ghost Rider itself, with the enemies and attacking him. So there's a continuous story with the Ghost Rider, but the story itself here is it's a more like a one shot. Yeah, a self-contained story, if you will.
All right.
Yeah. So, by the way, how was your day? How's the campaign? Did you get some new backers? By the way.
No, it's been very lonely around the Redshift Express town.
Okay, well, throw your campaign up, man. Let's see what you got.
Oh, okay. So
let's shill you. Let's do some shilling.
Let's do some proper shilling.
Yeah.
Redshift Express.
Redshift Express. I'm gonna do it on my other computer here.
I don't know if it's a thing of a black and white or if it's I don't even know. Maybe the trailer. I had one trailer, but it was not excellent, I would say. So I'm working to retrailer my campaign.
Yeah.
And I had my lovely wife help me out. I think her voice was pretty good, but now I have to get her in a good mood again to record some.
maybe she should do the shilling for you. I mean, it seems that females are very good at selling comics, and guys are very susceptible to that. Yeah,
I was like, there has to be a good mix between shilling and not be too. Like, of course, I want her help, but on the other hand, I don't want to expose her to the internet. But on the other hand, I want the money. But on the other hand, it's like, oh, it's my wife, this balance of stuff.
You can always do this, right?
Right. Yeah.
There's a lot of people shilling like this. Mm-hmm. You can do that.
I feel that when you're like a female and you go like, what was this stuff? When you go like this, it's like strange. So when you're like this, and with a nice figure and a nice necklace, like, ooh, the sales go up. You go like this, the sales stay down. It's like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But like, I don't want my wife to be, like this on the camera. Like, ow, hold on.
How is her English, by the way? Is she good?
She's okay-ish, I guess. I mean, we practiced it, and then at the end, I thought it was pretty good. I really liked the voice.
Yeah. Okay, well, we need to bump it up. You have 11 days left, so it's gonna be it's gonna be tough, but maybe we can bump it up. Are you planning to go on streams today or?
No. Okay, to be honest, like I contacted some people and I got to some streams. Then I don't know. I suppose this is like normal that you don't see the response coming, and you kind of get depressed. Like, oh, I don't even want to go on stream. Why? And then you don't go on the streams, and you get all sad, and you get less backers, and then it's like you get even more depressed, and you less want to go to the streams, and
it's a battle.
It's a battle against your own insecurities, if you like. Like, oh, come on!
I mean, this. I think it's okay to be insecure. I mean, this is I mean, everything you do when it comes to comics, and you already did, 2 comics. So
Yes, yes,
that's
yes,
something you already did, right? And this is
yes,
your
yes.
first
I
project.
know, I know.
And I think when I go live with the comic that I made with Rod Loper, I'm think I'm gonna sweating. What's the word? Sweating my
Bullets.
back. Yeah, sweating bullets. Yeah,
I think they say it like that, sweating bullets.
yeah, because it's always a gamble. Because we are trying to do black and white as well,
Hmm.
um, and I know that people love color more, but
Yeah,
we
so
try
it
to do
seems.
what we are trying to do is getting the cost as low as possible, not only for ourselves but also for the backers, because I think that $25 is a lot of money for a lot of people, and maybe if
Yes,
we, you
especially for
know,
black and white. I to a certain degree, I think I may have made a mistake charging 25 for a black and white book. It
yeah,
may, like, regardless of page count, it just by principle, it may be too much. Like, that's something I kind of understand.
yeah.
I think,
So,
yeah.
but would can you make the comic if you do it cheaper?
Yes, but it would need more backers, no?
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
That's I think
yeah,
with 5,000, that's like it's perfectly feasible to make it and fulfill it without sweating and anything.
right.
I think
So,
that
no, no, I'm
the,
sorry.
the the problem
Go ahead.
with Red Eyes is that
Mhm.
we had like a flow, and I'm going to make the comic no matter what. No, there was already like a flow, a budget, with a salary. Everything's flowing, so to speak. With
Right.
Redshift Express, this is like some sort of an extra, where if we don't reach the goal, then we don't have the funds to produce it, and it's not like we're in the middle of a flow to produce it. This is like, okay, we get there, we have like the green light to, like, if a studio comes and say, okay, you have the green light, you can go, and then poof, we produce it.
Right.
It's like a different business model for this one.
So, does that mean the okay? So let's rewind. So if you're not getting your goal, so people will get the money back, I presume, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna relaunch, maybe with a different price tag or maybe a different fixed goal.
Well, it my idea would be, let's say, if we reach the goal, then perfect. We have the green light and we produce it.
Mhm.
If we don't, then people get their money back because it's a fixed goal,
Yeah.
and I would continue producing it on the speed I was before,
Mhm.
to where maybe I'll be able to have it finished and at a later point, and I
Yeah.
can create a campaign with a goal that is much lower. That would
Right.
be the idea, no? Like, okay, I have 12 pages or 13 pages. Let's say I have almost everything ready. I don't know, 50 pages already done.
Mhm.
And then the goal doesn't have to be that high. Or maybe I have enough funds to create good colors. I don't know. It would be,
Yeah.
like, fall back, reconsider, and at a later point, open it again with a different goal. I don't know. That's the idea now.
Yeah, I can get that, and maybe you can, I don't know, add some more perks to it that like
Yeah,
yeah, something like that. Well, to be honest, I hope you're gonna get there. So let's
I
talk
hope
about your
so too.
comic, Redshift Express. So tell me a little bit. I know the story of it, but maybe there are people that have no idea what Redshift Express is. So the floor is yours, Mr.
Oh,
Feet.
okay. Well, Redshift Express is a story that I've been working on for years. It is a sci-fi action comic that I wanted to create in the vein of, really non-stop action, like just straight up little bit of, people sitting down and explaining, that just pow 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 pow. Like,
Mhm.
as soon as something, you think you have like I have a moment of calm, boom, there's an explosion. There's a new villains coming in the scene.
Right.
It started seriously as a script I made a while
Mhm.
ago, but
Yeah.
like an action script. So it's like 90 minutes, which is around 90 pages of script, and it was just straight up, one moment of action to the other. I think I must have seen, like, what was one of these movies, crazy movies, Smoking Barrels and Aces, or
Oh yeah. Yeah.
the other one with David. What the one with Brad Pitt? Where he was like a gypsy boxing fighter,
Mm-hmm.
and the Jason Statham is also like a hitman who's looking for a diamond. What's the name of that movie? Do you know which movie I mean?
No. But I watch so many movies. I always forget the names and time, etc. So I'm sometimes out of the loop as
I don't know.
well.
I just saw like Fight Club. I saw that movie. I read a
Yeah, it
bunch
was
of
good, man.
like action scripts, and I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
my mind racing. I want to do something like that. Like pow, 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 pow.
yeah.
No rest, just straight up.
Do it.
The Fifth Element, not like this. This is one of my short speeches. This is like the Fifth Element, but directed by Ridley Scott or James Cameron. Like yeah, it's all the cute, but also like some body horror in there and some hardcore action with people blowing and not just cute action.
Right.
That's the feeling in any case. Uh, the original story, it was more about like two guys who were like unlikely friends, like one cop and one what do you say, thief, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be like a serialized series about these adventures. And one of their adventures is that they meet this girl, Romina Jones, who is like this thrill seeker who's basically trying to create trouble between them.
Okay.
This chapter of Redshift Express is basically like one slot of the adventures of these two guys. Like the two guys in the front, the one with the rifle,
Yeah.
that's kind of like the cop, and the samurai guy, he is a thief. He's like a cyborg ninja. How do you call it? Criminal mafia clan dude.
Cool.
And those are the two unlikely friends who, when the story of the Redshift Express ends, when Romina Jones finally reaches her goal or not, without
Mm-hmm.
going into spoilers, these two guys then would have go on to other adventures, and then
Right. So who
whatever.
is then the main protagonist or protagonists of
The main
these?
protagonist for Redshift Express is Romina Jones, is the girl. It's her adventure. The others are kind of like people around her. They're they have their characters that I created a while ago. They exist.
Mm-hmm.
They are there. But this story is really her story. Is that she is this girl who's also a space pirate, also a mafia clan member, and she's kind of a thrill seeker. And over the course of this story, she gets into some real nasty trouble, and out of this trouble, she becomes a better person. There's like this character development moments, and by the end of
Cool.
the story, she reaches a goal of either getting to the Redshift Express and leaving the Milky Way or not, depending on how the story is gonna go.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like this chapter break of her. It begins and there's an end. But the story of these two guys would continue as they meet other people and we see their misadventures in the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah. Okay.
But the
I
plan
like
is, yeah.
adventure stories, but I'm also a sci-fi guy. I'm, when it comes to, sometimes people say, "Hey, what do you like the most when it comes to a certain genre, like sci-fi or fantasy or crime?" I always go back to sci-fi. I'm not sure why, but maybe it has to do with I watched when I was younger a lot of anime movies, not TV series, what like Naruto or something, but more movies, and just more um, like robots, like why am I forgetting? Gundam, that
Oh
kind of
yeah.
stuff. Movies with that is in the future, like Cowboy Bebop. It's a little bit grounded, but also has you know technology that could be in our future. But it
Yeah.
is so it's it's a view how people lived in that day, what the future should look like today, or
Yeah.
like in 20 or 40 years. And that is some people call it retro sci-fi, and I always have some kind of a soft spot for that. And even now I just watched a couple of other old anime movies. For instance, maybe I could show you. Do you know the movie Memories? It's an or
No.
not from 1995. Let me see if I can do Wikipedia. Just give me a second.
One of the movies I really like is Moon, which is like
Oh
more
yeah,
grounded,
Moon.
more.
Oh man, it's so good. Let me share you what I mean. Uh, video file, share screen. So sharing. It's Memorizu. So I'm gonna play the trailer. It's only a minute. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So there's a free stories.
Oh man, the animation is
Different animation. Oh, probably too loud. Yeah. Can I? Okay. So what you're seeing here, this is great. So this is somewhere in the future, and those people are collecting garbage, and they hear a distress call, and then they are going to the place, and they see some kind of giant wreckage of metal. So they are going in because they think there are people there. So when they are going to the airlock, they're coming into a place that looked like a ballroom. It's very clean. There's giant paintings on the wall. And then one of the guys sees a woman, and that's the woman that you see here. And she was an opera singer. And but it's an AI of that opera singer that's going haywire and wants to, how do you say, mesmerize those people because she doesn't want to be alone. So she creates illusions for them, like loved ones, kids, lost love, something like that. And it's great stuff. And that's the first part of the movie called Cannon Fodder.
Cannon Fodder.
As you can see here.
Oh, okay.
The second one is called Stink Bomb. Oh, that's already it. And that's a crazy stuff because Stink Bomb is more like a we go direct to the next one. So let me stop sharing. So it's more like a guy that is sick, has some kind of a flu, and he's going to his work, and that work is some kind of a science lab. And then one of his peers his colleague said, hey, well, the new boss has, made some kind of a new antivirus capsule, so you can take it. So he goes to the office, and there's nobody there. And he says, oh, well, this is a bottle of pills, right? So he takes one, and he wakes up, and then the whole laboratory is or dead or unconscious or in coma. And so he goes outside because he's getting contact by another division that, that the compound is in state of emergency. And so he needs to get the information to the other facility. So he goes outside, but everywhere he goes, animals, falling from the sky, falling down on the floor. And they figure out that he is the cause of it all. And the more he's getting, scared, excited, angry, or panic, there's some kind of a toxin he emits, and it goes through whole Tokyo or through whole Japan. And so the nearer he comes to the city, the more people are getting,
sick and dying.
Sick and die. And even when they are attacking with, airplanes or something because they want to take him out, it also screws up the technology there. So it's getting worse and worse and worse. And the third one, I'm not going into that, but that's great too.
Oh,
it's just great stuff.
Sounds interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, I think that, I like, the other day we were in the stream, we were talking about this, there's like this difference between high fantasy and low fantasy, where like high fantasy is when things are completely bonkers and crazy, and it's like, magic, and you can just snap and then destroy a mountain and stuff like that. And there's like low fantasy where things are more grounded in reality, and something like that I like also in sci-fi, where it's not just like you press a button and light speed and stuff, where there is more, it's more grounded in realities, or at least a little bit with the rules of reality.
Yeah, I love when it comes to, speaking of anime, on science fiction anime, they always see the process. I mean, you see that a guy, walks in the hallway, and you see all the machinery moving around them, and you touch something, and then you see another panel, what that does. You see the consequence of him pushing a button instead of, going exactly straight to the action scene or another scene. So I'm always been mesmerized with Japanese science fiction. I think that's just great stuff. Because that is the science fiction that I envision as well. Great technology, but still grounded, but then real science fiction, not Avengers hologram science fiction, what Tony Stark is doing with his Iron Man suit, or Star Trek science fiction. Because all the Western, I'm not, well, maybe I'm generalizing a little bit, but when it comes to science fiction that is done by the Western, it always looks the same when it comes to structures, when it comes to technology, when it comes to cities. It always looks the same to me. But then when I look at Japanese science fiction, and especially in anime, it always, well, not always, but it feels like, wow, this is so out of this world. I have never seen that, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. That
Yeah,
they look the same. Now
exactly.
that you said about the Tony Stark, don't you feel like, for example, in the first Iron Man movie, that was borderline realistic, like especially like the first suit,
Yeah.
like the suit he made in Afghanistan or whatever the hell he was,
Yeah.
that was quite realistic. It was just like armor plates and not some sort of like hologram shield or what have you. And it's interesting to see how that went from something quite realistic to like the last Avengers movie, where he had like this nanotechnology where just could basically just manifest a huge shield out of nowhere, and just the super tiny suit creates like a
exactly
super
like that.
big suit, and it's like
Right.
there's no limit. It's just like, okay, whatever, hologram.
I love that. Yeah. Hey, Pale Rider, how you doing?
Mr. Pale Rider, hello.
Mr. Rider.
With the red dress, of course.
Yeah, we are doing just an more like an out of, just a stream just for the fun of it, for shits and giggles. Look what's new on Indiegogo. Talk about Mr. Feet's campaign. Yeah. So we're gonna tackle a couple of what? What are you doing? Oh yeah,
I was putting kayas, but it auto-corrected me to kayak, because of course it would.
Right. So Kayas is a great guy, of Mr. Ryan Cardinal, and he is now doing a story of Blood and Stone issue 1 and 2, and it's almost, it's about 63%, so that's great. It's 29 days to go, so I'm sure he's going to get funded. But I
remember this guy when he appeared. Like the way I got to know he existed, because this girl Dan Fan made a review of the first issue.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Okay.
Yeah, and I remember it because like the first issue has this huge freaking gigantic explosion that went on for several panels, or several pages actually. And I remember that she made a whole fuss about like, wait, what do you mean an explosion goes on for so many pages? That doesn't make sense, because explosion is just a poof and it's fast and this and the whole deal about like this got ingrained in my memory. And one day I was in a stream with him, and I asked like, why is explosion so taking so long? And he was explaining to me how they're called sorrow stars.
Really?
Like that sounds so badass. It's
I'm only familiar with this one, the other one not, and he has made a fantastic trailer that we're going to show in a minute.
He made a freaking fantastic trailer.
Yeah. Pale Rider says, still cleaning up after the storm, taking a break. Oh wow. Do you got okay? What happened over there, Pale? Did you get hit by a tornado or something? What's going on? I hope it's not all too stressful.
Was a tornado in the States, no? Like
I don't know.
Tornado warning and some flooding and stuff.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? It's we have here small earthquakes, very small. But that's it. As far as I know, we don't have tornadoes and stuff like that. Only floods. We get some floods here, so that's not good. Well, on the other side of the Netherlands, not where I am. Pale says, Hurricane Ida. Oh, really?
That was in the news.
Let me Google that real quick. Hurricane.
Switzerland has no sea, so there's no There's no hurricanes around here.
Okay.
That's what I was telling Marinus a while
Christ.
ago. No, that the only danger around here is
It's a big one.
a few power plants that
Some
we
kind
have
of a
here.
cyclone. Okay, well, that's scary stuff, man. Okay, I hope you're doing all right, man. Hope you're doing all right. Should we go and play the trailer?
Sure.
Well, you have the button, so.
Oh, but I don't have
Oh,
it.
wait,
I have
before
to
we do
share
that,
it in
before
Chrome,
we do
no?
that. Worse than Katrina, if you're familiar with that storm. Yeah, I heard of it, man. And a lot of people, get hurt in the process and, homes destroyed and much worse. Jesus Christ, man. I
So
can't
you have
imagine
to-
what people are going through when hit with a tornado or stuff like that. Yeah, it's I only see it in what's happening on TV. It's yeah, man.
Yes. I have to share it in the other program because otherwise it's not gonna
Yeah. When you are ready, man.
work. Right. So
That's your
Safari,
screen.
close it
Okay.
down. Here we go. Wow.
So here we go. Oh, you got the metal version. Oh, you got the
Caius, the story of Blood and Stone issues 1 and 2 go live on Indiegogo September 7th. Be sure to get your hands on these action-packed adventure comics and don't miss out.
the chicken, man. That's great
Man, that's
stuff,
awesome
right?
stuff.
I mean,
You know what I
watched-
really liked also? One of the characters in he has this really oddball ideas about powers. Like usually you expect that, the same old spiel, it's like powers, elementals,
Right.
maybe whatever. But he has like all this original stuff. Like one of the characters explained that his power is that he can absorb the life force of one thing.
Yeah.
So he can, accelerate or whatever, power himself, no? So like the first book has this scene where this guy basically consumes the life out of a horse to speed himself up, no? So it's like he's riding on the horse and then he's slowly consuming the horse, and the horse goes, like from like normal, and then just like the skin, then the muscle, and just the bones,
Really?
and then at the end it's just like completely consumed, and then he jumps, like all powered up. This guy, like that's so crazy and
Yeah.
original.
When I saw this, man, I just watched this over and over. And this, he has, made 2 trailers with different music. One's more, I don't know, with electronic music. It is more like the metal version. I love both of them, and it's great. He knocked it out of the park with the crazy characters, with this chicken over here.
Trigger the chicken.
Yeah, the chicken is probably the star of the show, but I'm guessing. So, yeah, and
the name of the chicken is Trigger.
Trigger.
Yes.
Oh man, that's great. I must say his books are cheap. I mean, $35 for 2 books. So that's for me €30. And when it comes to, I'm not sure how much the shipping is. Let me double check.
Don't dox yourself. Oh my god.
What, free shipping? Oh, type of shipping destination. What? Oh, I'm not. Shit, I need to log in.
No, just put the country. You don't need to log in, man.
Yeah, sure. Netherlands.
Otherwise, you're gonna dox yourself.
$18. That's cheap.
Oh,
That's cheap.
$2 less than the usual.
Yeah, that's very cheap. And the first one has 64 pages black and white, and this is 32. So until you got mostly about 100 pages with 2 books. That's great stuff, man. It's purely black and white with a little bit soft shading. I see. I love this
Yeah.
panel. It's great stuff. What's the deal with the snake, by the way? I'm curious.
Also, I don't know the whole story, but I know like the three guys you see there, they're kind of like the mentors of this kid.
Oh, really?
And they
Including the
each
snake
kind of
with
like
stars? Okay. Yeah.
teach him to fight, no?
Really?
And so like the yeah, something like that. And the snake is, you know, like teaching him boxing, and the other one, I don't know the whole story, but I know they're like you know, they're his masters basically, you know, like his trainers, masters, whatever you call it.
It looks really good.
Yeah, no, it does look.
The story of Blood and Stone takes place long before the Earth was formed, in a realm that sits on the foundation of time, and might, magic, and high adventure reign supreme. And okay, we have some variant covers. Oh, okay. Ooh, this looks spectacular.
There's the Sorrow Star.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about different covers in a minute with different campaigns, because what I really like in campaigns are dynamic covers. And what I mean with that is that, you know, it needs to tell, for me personally, a story. And what I'm seeing a lot of, you know, creators doing now is doing post covers, if you know what I mean. You know, just here's a guy, there's some things going on, and that's it. That doesn't tell me a story, or, you know, gives me the motivation to back it first. I mean, when it comes to, did you saw my review about Deus Vault?
Yeah.
So the first thing I talked about is the cover. I didn't like it at all, but the interior pages and the story is pretty good. And I mean, look at this, man. This is just great stuff. World building. You see what's going on. You see this is a journey on this guy on a horse going somewhere. It has backgrounds. That's my favorite part of the comics, as you all know. I mean, it shows a lot of pages, but this is probably from issue 1. Is that correct?
That's from issue 1, yes.
Really?
Yeah, that's the scene I tell you where the guy, he's the one who absorbs like the life force of stuff, and then he, you know, he uses it to power the horse and himself so he can catch up to this girl.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a scene where he like the horse is just like some bones in fire, you know, like crashing down this. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's
I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, no, you saw that Deus Vault is like the cover is a bit boring, you know. It's just the guy just like, oh here.
Yeah, and there's not much going on or something. I mean, it you know, try to emulate the, you know, the stuff from Frank Frazetta and Boris Vallejo, but for me it doesn't work with Deus Vault. I love Deus Vault, the story and the art, by the way, but you know, when it comes to cover, not so much.
No, I feel like the chapter covers and the back cover were way better than the front cover.
Yeah, exactly. So especially the last page, there's some kind of an art that looks really good. I said, why didn't you use this as a cover? You know?
Which one? The back cover, you mean?
No, not the back. If you let me get the book.
Oh, let me get my copy.
Wait a minute. Got it here. So, okay, I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger. Then I need to stop sharing. We come back later to
this one here.
Yes, exactly, that one. This looks good. Looks great.
Yeah, I didn't like that one, to be honest. I don't know.
Oh, well, it's better than the you know, this one.
Yeah, I guess.
But the back cover is and it's way too big. You know, this is, see why they do it, but yeah, that's a little bit too bad. And hey, Red Gaze is in the house.
Wow.
How you doing, man? And Rex Sylvia, have a good one. Thanks for watching, Pale. See you next time. Bye. But the back cover of Deus Vault is actually great. Hey guys, what's up? Do you want to come in or just want to chill out in the stream? We are talking about, Indiegogo campaigns. If you want, you can, come in, have a chat with us if you want. Just chilling, Red Gaze. Oh, that's you.
Yes. Just saying hello to the guests.
Yeah. So, Which one? Oh, this is yours.
I left it at
Yeah.
the Kaya's.
Let me share, Mr. Kaya, again. Share. So yeah, Kaya's doing a phenomenal job with
It is.
what I'm seeing. So the next one that I wanted to show is Veil Walker. Now, I told you
I've
about.
never even heard of that Veil Walker.
I believe it's a new one. Wait a minute. Just share. And Mr. Red says, Coolio, just doing some lettering. Okay, working. Good, man. Very good. Sharing again. But, if you want to come in, you're always welcome. No problem. I'm just sharing a file. That's not what I want. So, no, I'm not familiar with the Veil Walker as well. I haven't seen the trailer, by the way. Should we show
Let's
the
give
trailer?
it a go. Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay, here we go.
Alexander Salvador, the Grand Inquisitor, the Veilguard's greatest champion, stands as our only line of defense. This perilous journey will change him forever, and the fate of our world will rest on his shoulders. The dark fantasy will keep you turning the pages for more. Will Alexander be our salvation or our doom?
Hey, my name is Stefan, creator and writer of The Veil Walker, and thank you so much for checking out my campaign.
No.
So Alexander is a sorcerer and inquisitor for an order called the
Wait a minute.
Veilguard.
The
Veilguard is an ancient order of mages tasked with keeping the veil at bay.
So let's stop here. Yeah, I just want to see the book. People talking about it. I don't know. Sometimes I just check out. Can't help
Yeah,
it.
but I feel like it could be like the second. Like on Indiegogo, you can put different tabs, and you can have like one video in the first tab and a different video in the second tab. Like I feel like the first one is just a trailer, and then if you click on the next image, then you can have a video where you explain.
Okay.
My name is blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's by Stefan Velez. I hope not butchering the name. It's already been funded, so that's great. Speaking of the covers, a while ago, the art looks great, but I'm going over that a little bit later. Oh, wait a minute, there's more. Performance cover. Oops. What's this? Oh, the book is already done?
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
This looks like a Kickstarter campaign that they're now putting on Indiegogo.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, let me search that real quick.
It's like a typical Kickstarter thing to do, like they have a little bit of a trailer and then there's like an interview with the creator.
Yeah, the Veil Walker. Was it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think you are right. Search over here.
Feels like
Yep.
it.
Here it is. Yep.
So there you go. Yes.
And he made $5,000. So yeah, okay. That's
$5,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, what are we doing on Indiegogo?
I don't know. Well, this is the cover. I'm not liking this cover at all. I cannot stand post covers. I mean, listen, art looks great, colors great, looks nice, but it doesn't tell me what's going on. I just see some business guy with shining eyes and a guy in a robe with two swords. That's it. That doesn't sell me for going into this campaign and backing it. What this one, although this is also a post cover, this has a different look, different style. Even though the colors are way different than this one, the colors looks way nicer and beautiful. But this is more attractive to me. Although this is also some kind of a post cover. But there's some different elements. With the black going into the red and vice versa, with the lightning that comes out of the staff, and then it's different. Still not a big fan, but it's better in my opinion.
What is
So-
like your favorite cover of like
Ever?
or
Or-
like from Comicsgate projects?
Oh, that's a good one. A favorite cover. Well, to be honest, I think. Let me. God, what am I forgetting? From Mr.
I gotta think about it too.
Well, let me think about it too. I have the tip of my tongue. It's not Kayas, but it's also Kyrie, the new Kyrie book from Matt Crux.
The Wild Tales.
And two, because of the mix. Is it Tales of the Wild? Tales of the Wildland? Tales? Big Tales. Something like that. And it's probably, hope I can see it. If you're shilling, let's shill good. I love this one. I love the soft colors. I love, what's going on. It's not, is it the best? I don't know, but this image is a little bit burned in my mind. I really like what I'm seeing here. And this, what is the original cover, by the way?
But would you not consider that like a little bit of a post cover as well? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So this is I believe, the original cover. So it tells us different stories, action here, some dragons here. Colors looks nice. Also, this one, this is, I believe, this is issue 2. You see there's a lot of going on, and it tells a story about what you can get in the comic. Although this is also a post cover, but it has way more, It has maybe the Maharaja or something like that on the background. We have here some soldiers. We have here maybe a guard. We have here some kind of a Sherlock Holmes type of guy. Maybe I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Maybe an agent. Yeah, something like a detective. And then we have the how does this thing called? David, help me out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Some kind of a structure.
Something with the dome.
Palace.
No?
Let's call it a palace.
The palace dome.
Oh
my god! Isn't that like the second most important place for the Muslims?
Yeah.
There's La Mecca, and then there's that. No, the Temple of the Dome or something like that.
Right. Marius was supposed to say the Sunsworn cover.
Dome of the Rock. Dome of the Rock.
That's absolutely true.
What?
You pay me nothing, man. You pay me nothing. Absolutely nothing. You only pay me in tools. Okay, let's go to Sunsworn, right? Sunsworn. I forget about that. How could I be so stupid? Here we have Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance. Speaking about shilling. Whoa, I just clicked accidentally here. This is, from Red Gaze Studios. Speaking of covers, let's go to the cover. This is one that I've backed, and it also tells a story. Although I haven't read the bookcase yet because I'm renovating, and my kitchen in the back is a little bit better. You haven't seen it, but it's there. As you can see, there's a kitchen. There's some stuff over there. Let's don't mention my kitchen. I'm rambling. So we see the dragon guy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a dragon master. Like I said, I have no clue what this is all about, but that makes it more exciting because
I haven't read the book either. I feel like I should at some point read the damn book. And I read the first chapter. It was he made it free for the campaign. I read it. I liked it. There were so many crazy new original ideas, but I haven't read it yet. I pay compliments.
Well, I feel compensated, man. I feel compensated. Thank you very much. Let's go back to Sunsworn. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, just that I love the idea that they have this like shields, but the shields like are area wise, so it is possible to like open just like one half of the shield and the other one is not, and play around with that concept. That was well done in the book, the first chapter anyway.
Yeah, I heard there's some kind of, I don't know, Star Wars like universe in space with dragons and
Mhm.
stuff. That's what they are saying. But yeah, let's see what's happening. I love the colors, by the way. It's very very pleasing to look at. This is the Vinny Tartamella cover. I love this also. You know,
I like that one. Yeah.
yeah, with the flame sword and then the reflection of the dragon in the helmet and the nice shading and the color schemes. It's great
I
stuff.
like the fact that the guy has these horns, right? And in the book, his armor is made of nanites that are connected to his brain or something like that.
Oh, really?
So basically, just by thinking about it, he can control these nanites, this armor, into any shape that he wants, right?
Right.
And so in reality, helmets don't have horns because they're more like a weakness than they are, an advantage, no? but this, like, like in the future, he has like a freaking sword that shoots out the sun and horns because he's like, fuck yeah, why not? That's something like, okay, yeah, you got me. I love the design of this. It's the future, there's like spaceships and like, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Not time travel, faster than light travel and what have you. But he still got the freaking horns in the helmet. Like,
but
goddamn,
I love
yeah.
that. I mean, it reminds me of those very old science fiction movies when they have those weird, sci-fi costumes with things tacked on, and that sometimes it gets great, sometimes it doesn't. And I wonder if this horns is maybe something connected to the dragons or something. Could be. I'm just filling in some blanks and could be totally wrong, but because they have horns as well, maybe there's some kind of a connection that makes me
maybe.
curious.
I have to.
Yeah. So, by the way, colors Mika Fusco from Babusco Studios, great stuff. Yeah. It says here, following the war with the violent cycle, the Astral Union rebuilds under fresh leadership. The war was won at a hefty price. The Astral Templars, fierce defenders of the galaxy, suffered heavy losses. The mystical disciples of Ul, great name, have been all but wiped out. It reminds me of Zool, from Ghostbusters, but
okay.
it just pops in my mind. And then Horala Weiss, I hope I pronounced that correctly, has taken her father's place as the circus leader and wishes to make up for their transgressions. However, for some, the war is not over. Remnants of the Draken Weiss, is that a clan name? Weiss? Horala Weiss, Draken Weiss? Not sure. Loyalists seek vengeance in his name. When Azur of Azdur, Sunsworn, and Trip Vengeance, that's probably, yeah. Discovering a survival Ultar in dire peril, they rush to her aid. But are these battle-weary heroes prepared to face the threat that awaits them?
So the Ul are
Like
the dragons, I suppose.
Lightning on the background. Cool stuff, man. Yep. Inks by Nerium, also interior art, colors by Mika Fusco, letters by Red Gay. So he's working on right now as we speak. Man. Yeah, I'm glad I backed this. So I can't wait to get this book. Nerium is great. I love her art. She's so underrated.
She's got a very, very dynamic style. Like,
yeah, and I love
the things that he has for Bonds, with the really, complicated martial art poses. She's good.
Yeah, when it comes to anatomy stuff and dynamic movements, she's knocking out of the park. So yeah. When it comes to the book, Mr. Gaze, I don't know because I haven't read it, so I cannot give you that kind of a compliment. But I can give you the compliment that you're making a great book. Look at this nice color scheme here and the light sources here. That's great. I love it. There's a little bit too much light here, but that's me.
I wonder what kind of a sound was it make? Like it's
yeah.
It's gotta have like an iconic sound when the sun thing turns on.
This is new. Sexy trading cards. Okay.
Whoa,
by Carla Tornilli herself.
Ooh-ha.
And this is more sexy prints by Nerium. But yeah, when it comes to sounds, something like that.
Well, what is the sound of the sun?
Sunsworn t-shirts. Wow, man, this looks great. I haven't seen these pages at all. This is new for me. Okay.
Oh, nice!
can-
It's animated. Oh,
Oh yeah.
how the hell did you do that?
I don't know. We have to ask Mr. Red Gaze.
We
He's
have to
probably
ask
not
Mr.
in
Gaze.
the
Whoa,
chat anymore. No,
Is this
they're
a-
gone.
it's
Doesn't
like
matter.
a GIF.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So this is Edge of Annihilation book. Limited number of readers. Yeah. PDF option. Listen, we have the stickers. We have the 4 trading cards by Haraula Weiss Astur Sunsworn. And at 15, we have the magnet. And at 20, we have the spot UV covers. I love UV covers. Back and find out. So it's 20,000. How much has he now? So 13,000. So there's a way to go, but we can go to the 15,000. Let me share this real quick on Twitter. Here you go.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah. So
I gotta say, one of my favorite back covers. Maybe not the front cover. The front cover is a little bit boring. I mean,
let me make you bigger. Just give me a second. How does this work?
Welcome to Post Town, I guess.
Solo layout.
Solo layout. Welcome to
yes.
Post Town. This is very
from Vestige, right?
From Vestige. Well, at least you got a background, like making Mariners happy. You get a whole background. But the back cover is one of my favorite ones.
Nice. Yeah, he talks about Sunsworn, not about Vestige.
Katie did that? Did she post
with the transition from color to with the transition from color to,
What am I saying?
Okay, let's go back.
No more solo layout. Sorry.
So, you wanted to talk about Butch Cleaver then?
That's the other one that just got released it just got funded a few days ago. And it got funded hours before the campaign was ended. This guy, I
believe he was funded on the stream of Michael Bancroft.
Yeah, I saw that. The last few hours great. He was.
I love it when campaigns get funded. That's great.
Yeah, no, this was kind of hectic because it was really just the last hours. Bam, it got funded. But he didn't have like a huge way to go. He just was a few backers behind. So, but still, I'm happy for him. Now this Butch Cleaver, back cover, right? Backyard, you mean?
I'm talking to you, probably, Mr. Feet.
Now we're talking about the back cover. Although I really have no idea what the hell Butch Cleaver is. Like, I know it's some sort of like a Wolverine, but it's with the bones or something like that. Like he can regenerate and he can control the bones. Is
he a cowboy or what is he?
I don't know. This is like it's a mystery to me. Should we play the trailer?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we're just talking about comics, right? On Indiegogo. Let's
see if we get a better idea of what the hell this is. Bam.
Yeah.
All right, that animation at the end was freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, like the letters were really hard to read.
Yeah, true. So what is this campaign all about, Mr. Feet? Let's.
So shall we give it a read? I'm not super on the loop of this.
Me neither.
As far as I know, is like this guy Butch Cleaver. He's like he died. And the first book is about him just like recently dying and coming back as this sort of a bone wraith. his powers is that he can control the bone matter and could transform it into all sorts of weapons. And so it's like the first book is like quest of vengeance. And from what I heard a few streams here and there is that the second book is diving more into his past, like how he came about to be the man he was. Because apparently he was like either like a mass murderer or like a hired gun in life.
Yeah.
He was like a badass in life, and then he got killed, and then he doesn't remember anything of that. And so apparently the second book is him, finding out what the hell he was or what the hell happened to him.
Really?
That's all I know.
Well, you have more knowledge about them than me. I mean, I've seen Bitch Cleaver 1, and I don't think it's for me, personally, because I don't know. It's just sometimes you don't have a click with a comic. But I'm glad he is funded and he's doing well. And he's continued doing well. I mean, this is his second book, so people loved then the first book. Otherwise,
But do you like Batman, Mr. Marinus?
Yes and no.
Do you like Swamp Thing?
Swamp Thing?
Yeah.
No.
You like Jonah Hex?
Yeah.
Hellboy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense that your feelings towards this. If you threw Batman, Swamp Thing, Jonah Hex, and Hellboy into a meat grinder, then Bitch Cleaver would come out.
Well, I'm not sure if that's true, but I don't see the Swamp Thing. But maybe when he is, getting killed, if he's getting killed, he can reform himself, probably, like the Swamp Thing. Could be.
I don't even know. I think this is how he looks without clothes. It's just like all bones.
Yeah, some kind of a skeleton or something.
Yeah. Wait. I think there's like the voodoo doll.
The voodoo doll. Okay.
Interior.
There's a lot of perks in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
I can see what you mean. Like the art is not exactly my cup of tea, but I can see the appeal of it. It's super original, and I think he's making the music is fantastic, and he's making good effort. Like I see this guy all over the place.
He's working hard.
He is working hard.
Yeah,
he got funded, so that's perfect. That's one thing he got that I don't have. Redshift Express is not funded. Mr. Burke is funded. So there you go, man.
You need to go on streams, man.
Good on you, my man. Yes. Gotta do the Matt Burke technique, I guess.
So, okay, and what do?
I think this is how he looks without clothes. It's like him.
Yeah, it's an interesting design. I'm not opposed to it. Looks great.
The thing is that I found kind of cool is that he can create all sorts of weapons with his bones, and you would imagine that he makes melee weapons, right?
Yeah.
But apparently he can also make shooting weapons. That I thought was okay. I don't know how that would work. Like, how can you make powder or out of bones? Like, wouldn't he be losing like bone mass whenever he shoots something?
Yeah, but then he loses bone mass, right?
Right. He would have to get it back, or...
Yeah, maybe by killing people, defiling their bodies. I'm not sure how that works. Sucking the bone marrow of his victims.
That could be, split them in half and then the bone marrow out of the victim. Wow.
Well, maybe there's no logic to it. I mean, this is comics, right? So
that's
you can do whatever you want.
True that. Yeah, you can transform your bones into weapons. I mean, hello. But I like it. I mean, I like I don't even know. This is one of the things that I had something like that with Ibai Canales. Like the first time I saw Ibai Canales and his art, I thought like, oh my god, what the fuck garbage is this, right? For Ironsides 1, I was like, oh, the perspective is wrong. This is just crap. But the more he kept on pushing, like, okay, I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting getting the vibe.
Yeah, me too.
It gets at some point when I saw the Ace by Ibai Canales, I bought it and like, wow, I love it. I was already in love with his style, with his art. I think it's something that you have to get into it.
Yeah, I think so too, because I got the comics as well with Ironsides. I'm not sure if there's the story that was it wasn't appealing to me enough, but the art is something that I needed to get used to. But when I just get into the the zone, it was I know why people like him as an artist, and I cannot see what he's coming. Is he going to do the Ace issue 2 as well as an artist, or
I don't
is that
know. I
over
don't know.
that?
Like the Ace had two different artists. No, there was one story. No,
Oh, really?
it had
Okay.
like three different artists. So
You got the book?
I got
Let me make you bigger.
somewhere. No. I put them in here, alphabetical order, so I can find them easier. So
Yeah, I love the cover. The cover is really cool. It's dynamic.
yeah, this is a good cover, I would say.
Yep. Yeah.
It's dynamic. It's action.
I miss the backgrounds, but that's me personally.
Typical Mariner stuff. Yeah, I think that I don't know if the second story is by Canales as well.
Yeah.
It does look similar, but I'm not sure if it's the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a third story, and this is, I don't think it's the same guy. Like this looks like a completely different guy here.
Yeah, but that art is not really bad at all. If I'm looking
No,
like
no.
that, no.
I found it interesting that it has all these different artists and it makes sense in the story. You know, like the first one is on Earth, the other one is like in a fantasy planet, sort of.
Yeah. How
So
big
it
is the
makes
book?
sense that they had like this completely different art
Yeah.
in the fantasy planet story with the angel.
Yeah.
So, and it got me pretty curious as to how it's going to continue. You have this like super technological guy with this,
Yeah.
no, and the other one is basically an angel with a sword. So it's like, okay, how is this gonna work out?
Oh, I thought this was one story, but that's not the case.
No, it's like three different stories, basically. They're all kind of connected. Like this weird story is sort of connected with the other one because one of the characters has something to do with the other one. And the last one, I don't know how it is connected. Like there's just a hint of a connection, really.
All right.
This one, there's just like a hint of this angel character being somewhat connected.
Oh,
to
that's
the...
too bad. I was hoping that one complete story, or maybe with a cliffhanger. But
No, it is a complete story. Like the first thing with him turning into the Ace and fighting the shark guy. It's kind of like a complete thing. Like he gets the power. We see a little bit of a character building, his background, and then he fights the shark. And the fight is pretty neat, actually. He was like fighting the shark and everything, and there is a conclusion to their fight, really.
Okay.
And then it goes into the other stories. I gotta say, the shark really stole the
yeah, day. Yeah, I think so too. When it comes to the suit, it doesn't blow me away.
But I mean, come on, look at this.
Yeah, but when it comes to that, it's a robot shark.
Yeah. He's disabled, so it's like inclusive, The shark is anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. So the thing that I think is worth, let me see if we can.
The thing is called Dome of the Rock. The one from the Kyrie.
Dome of the Rock.
It's an Islamic monument located on the Temple Mount in the old city of Jerusalem. And it's like, I think, the second largest or the second most important location for Muslims, the Dome of the Rock.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't know that. So did I share it now, or can you see it?
I knew it was important. I didn't know why. But whatever. Yes, I can see it.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Sorry, man.
No, but in the Kyrie cover, the one that you were saying about this dome thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
That is the Dome of the Rock, the second most important monument for the Muslims.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So, okay, we have the Lucid. I haven't still got it. And although Dave Brink was also Dutch, he got it 2 days ago. So I'm not sure why I haven't already got it. So, yeah.
Did you order with a sketch?
No, I just have, the normal one, the book. That's it.
No, I don't know.
So I really wanted to back this, but money is still a thing. Because, well, it's more like I'm not really into Western, if you know what I mean, but I love supernatural. So I'm a little bit on the fence, and it's by Alan Roprestri, and he's a legend. Well, legend. He's a doing this for about, I don't know, 25, 30 years or something. 30 years. Oh yeah, he's Planet Hulk, X-Men, this one, Wonder Woman, Justice League, etc. So he did a lot of things for the main, for the big two that are, well, they are not big anymore.
The big two.
I really love this cover. Speaking of dynamic covers, right? You see this? It has an old school feel to it. You see a werewolf attacking a girl. Is in probably in peril or not. And then we have the main hero. Is getting, I don't know, attacked by this creature when strikes the wolf. That's great.
Yeah, I like it.
And even the post cover looks great. Although, like I said, I don't like post covers, posing covers, excuse me. So if I'm gonna, buy this, I'm gonna take this one because I don't know, it just looks great. It looks dynamic, looks dangerous, looks action-like. That's what I want. And this is also a raw cover or something. Raw Imagination. What's that? 20 years of sketches. Well, that doesn't count. Oh, and we have the also, posing cover. I mean, the art is great, but yeah, it's not selling me. But the art looks fantastic. So I'm still on the fence if I should, get it or not, because of the, the setting. It reminds me a little bit of the Cowboy Ghost Rider, the white one. Do you remember that? From Marvel?
No.
Was a guy in a mask, but then all in white. And he has also, some kind of a phasing powers or something like that, disappearing powers. And this looks like the opposite.
Never read Ghost Rider, so I wouldn't know.
What?
Like, I know he exists, and I saw the Nicolas Cage movie. Does that count?
Yeah, no, that doesn't count. No, that doesn't count. I mean, that's the Nicolas Cage movie. Yeah, well, it's not good.
All right.
But,
So no.
I mean, I love this one. This is really good looking. Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
No,
I'm not such a huge fan of Western, to be honest. It's like,
I mean, neither. So yeah, but if this was in maybe another setting, I don't know, maybe in a medieval setting or maybe even modern setting, or I don't know, whatever setting except for the West, I probably back to day one. But nah. I mean, I like vampires and monster stuff and golems and whatnot.
Yeah, no, me too. But I don't know who Aaron Lepresti is. So to me, this is like a. Okay.
I'll have some comics from him, from Aaron Lepresti. He's really good. He's really really good. Yeah.
Like, you could say like John Smith, Wraith of God by John Smith. Like, okay, I guess. Oh, okay. That looks really good. The black and white with the monsters.
This one, yes.
Okay, that one looks awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Wow. Like I said, sometimes black and white looks better than color, and this version is also great. But Empire logo. Can I go back?
God cover B. Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, I like black and white, especially the monster cover.
Let's share it. I forgot to share the others as well. Dan, do you want to talk about Kickstarter or not?
I don't know. I just wanted to have like a little intermission. I think that talking about covers, what I'm trying to say, my favorite one, one of the ones I think could take first place as one of the better covers of all times, is this one. The Devil from Talonflats by Kane White, the cover.
Oh, Kane White, yeah.
This is Richard Embry, the guy who did.
Oh yeah, the what's?
Oh my God, what's the name of the comic he did?
Elysian Fields.
No. He did like this one shot, The Last Goodbye. He did like this one shot creamy story called The Last Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone who got it like spoke highly of it.
Really?
And now he's making this Western thingy. I love this cover. I think it's like a little bit of a pose with the girl, but also a little bit of an action with the guy.
Yeah,
like
this is a nice mix. Yeah.
The bad guys shooting. I think this is one of my if I would make like a top 10, this would be like a top three covers of all time. Comicsgate.
Really?
Yeah, I really
Okay.
like this one.
That's great.
So-
Yeah, I well, no, not me, but I see the appeal. And Kane and White is very good. You cannot go wrong with Kane and White.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
great
it.
stuff. But it's a Western, right?
Intermission over. Yeah, this is also Western, so I haven't backed it yet. But this is, of all the Westerns, this is the one I'm really interested in.
Really? Can you?
Yeah, I've heard a
show me
lot of
that?
good things about this Richard Embry. You know, like Kimosabe spoke well of him. What was
Okay.
Inch High Guy Comics
Yeah.
also spoke well of him.
Can
So,
you show more of the campaign?
Sure. If it
I'm
has a
not
trailer,
familiar
we
with
can
this
play the
one.
trailer. Shall we play the
Yeah,
trailer?
sure. Why not?
Wham! Here we go.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
That's it.
I was a little bit shorter than I thought.
Bam.
Oh,
So the story is that this guy basically is, like dying, riding all alone, and he kind of falls to the ground, almost dead, in front of this house. Then the widow of the house gets out and saves him, nurtures him to health, and then for some reason or another, the guys who killed her husband,
can you scroll through the campaign, please?
sure, yes, are after her, mate, I suppose.
Yeah.
And so he gets in the way of them, and now there's some sort of a line that he inherited the enemies of the widow who nurtured him to health, or something like that. So I think it sounds interesting. When a bounty hunter shows up wounded, crawling to the doorstep of a recent widow, he will be lucky enough to be nursed back to health. The only problem is the price of treatment is a war with a ruthless gang of outlaws. Writer Richard Embry, The Last Goodbye, and artist Mark Savona. Yo.
Nice.
Sir, yes. Sir, yes, sir.
Well, he is almost at 11 days to go, and he's not halfway. What's the max goal?
How much is it? 4,000.
Oh, it's not much.
Not much. Fixed goal. I think he made the mistake that he opened the campaign and then he closed it.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard from this one.
Yeah, no, I heard about this. Like he opened the campaign a while ago and he had like a 6,000 goal. And he closed it down. He opened it again with a 4,000 goal. So I think that was confusing for many people. Like, well, is it open? Is it closed? What happened here? So that might have hurt that obviously hurt the campaign, and he should be. The art looks amazing. I mean.
Yeah, it looks really nice. But yeah, it's a little bit confusing. So I hope he gets there. But 11 days, that's not much. It's not much at all.
Maybe it's the first. I mean, hopefully it's the first 30 days.
Yeah. Can you scroll a little bit more to the art?
Sure. Let's check it out. So this is
Is
the
he
covers.
also on streams, by the way? And I don't see him.
He is, but not that many. I haven't seen him too much around.
Oh man,
He has his own channel where he streams. So this is my favorite cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other thing that I think is not so cool is that the regular cover is this one.
That's boring.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, you should delete this and say like, no, this is the regular cover. There you go.
This is the regular cover. This is what the people should go for.
Yeah. The other, I mean, I didn't even know. I think he likes the sunset, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
make
no.
it, I don't know, just make it
It's
a
just
back
boring.
cover or something.
Yeah.
This
This is
looks great too.
Yeah, this is by Preston Acevedo.
Yeah. You should, I don't know, maybe it's me, but you should promote the best ones first.
Yeah, definitely. He's got like the worst cover first. Like he should delete that cover, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like
I
straight up
agree.
just delete it, man.
Doesn't look good at all from my perspective.
I mean, the art looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks great. Also a Western. I mean, yeah. Maybe I should, look more into Westerns. I'm not sure.
Like I say, if there's any Western that's caught my attention, it's this one. And the other one, the snowman, the one from
Oh,
Mark
yeah.
Martin.
Yeah. I got
that one also. Did you back that one?
Is that a Western, by the way?
Well,
With
it's
the
like a
snowman?
Western horror, no? The Indians
Really?
and the cowboys.
Where is it? Where is it, Snowman? I got it here. Cold Day in Hell, you mean? Let's.
Yeah.
Can I share it?
Sure. So close. Okay. Wow.
And I'm going to share this one. Yeah, because I backed this. I got the 24/7 cover. Not sure. Is it here? Let's go through the campaign
New
first.
from All Caps Comics, Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell. The victim of a genocidal massacre has somehow returned from the dead and is carving the path of death across the heart of America. Driven by the echoes of silent screams, this is the story of a man once known as Black Dog, the one now forever known as the Snowman. Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell, back in today, only on Indiegogo.
The logo.
Yeah.
Bam! Did you get it? It's all cap comics. Bam! It's all cap comics, man.
I didn't know there was a. I backed it and I didn't know what it is all about. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I see the Indian themes. I knew there was some comic with Indians. Ooh, wow, what's this? Is this a cover now?
Oh my!
You can help us win the first read. Enjoy it. This is a sexy cover. No, it's probably not a cover. Is it?
I don't know.
Look at this.
Whoa. Woo, lad.
Oh, man. What a misogyny.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna back it for research purposes, for my female studies.
I mean, I like the art from the beginning. It's great. I thought it was just black and white, but I think it's gonna get colored. I mean, look at this.
Okay, you know what? I don't know. I have no idea if it's gonna be black and white.
Is this Ethan's work?
No, it's Matt Martin.
Really?
He's like a friend of Ethan.
Man. I believe I got this one, the 24-hour variant cover. Yeah. This is gonna be colored for sure.
Okay, but that's not a cowboy.
These are the covers. This is a good cover as well. I like that.
Damn.
This is a homage cover, from, I forgot, was it Wolverine? No.
I have no idea.
No, the Venom thing, the Spider-Man Venom. Spider-Man Venom, I believe. Cool.
This is my favorite cover.
Yeah, this is cool too.
One.
Like a zombie-like monster. Hey, this is Ethan with hair. Yeah.
That one's not bad too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, we did beautiful edge foil for 100,000, but they already. How much? 110,000.
$110,000. Oh my! Okay, I gotta admit, the art is. Whew, wow.
Yeah, this looks great. So you're gonna back this one?
I will eventually.
Yeah, push this.
I'll have to rob a bank or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I don't even know. Like, what's the new scam thing? Money laundering. I'm gonna have to wash some money.
Yeah. Also.
to back this one.
So, what's more that we should promote? Just from the
Did you
classroom.
back War Party.
What's what?
War Party. Did you back it?
Yes, but I still don't have the comics. Also, and I don't have an email that they are coming my way. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I ask him through Indiegogo, from hey, where can you figure it out where my comics are? I still don't have a response yet, so I don't know. Mavericks is doing really, really well. Black and White. I got the original free comics. What? Jack the Ripper? It's in euros.
40,000. Wow.
Yeah, euros. So it's way more. It's great. Monster Indeed's closed. It's great. Replicate is doing very good. Cool. Fragaboom is still in development. Look at that. Those are big numbers.
No. Dude, it's already 5. I gotta book it. Sorry.
Oh, you need to go. No worries, man.
I need to go. Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe that's a good way to end the stream. Let me close it for now.
1 hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's more than enough.
Only 1 hour, but
and so, guys, this is just let me go back. This is a chill stream. This wasn't planned at all. I'm happy you come and and watch it anyway with us, and we talk about different campaigns, and maybe we should do that more. What do you say, Mr. Feet?
Sure, why not?
Random
Spontaneous,
stuff.
just
and let's see what happens.
Honest opinion. That's the thing. Yeah. Sometimes when you don't plan it, your honest opinion comes a little bit shining through, and there's like, oh wait, should I reel it in? Should I just let my?
Don't be too honest. Don't be too honest.
Don't too honest, but
no, don't be too honest. Okay. Yeah, I think if people, I think I could be wrong, but I think if you are, being honest or show that you care, people will appreciate you more. I think that's my opinion.
I hope so.
Right. So, David or Dave, thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for watching as always. And that's the other one. That's Bristolian.
Yeah,
he's the bigger one. He should have come too. But, it's probably on the way. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to his channel. What is your channel, by the way?
David. Also, if you search David Feet Comics Gate, you'll find it.
Cool. And back Redshift Express, also from Mr. Feet.
Yes, please.
And like I said, subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video, leave a comment. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Till then.